Welcome to another meeting of TVholics Anonymous. Quick, hit the follow button so you never miss an episode. You can also follow us on our socials too: Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Blue Sky, YouTube, and give us a 5-star rating on whatever you're listening to this podcast on. Welcome to another meeting of TVholics Anonymous. My name is Ruru and I am a TVholic.
My name is Mimi and I'm a TVholic. This
We
is an
have so much to say
emergency
today.
podcast.
Yeah, and there's a lot we have to say. Can you make sure you don't cover the bottom where the mic is,
No,
because it's
no.
kind of muffled? Okay, so there's so much we have to say. It's about Summer House. It's about the scandal that's broken out in Summer House, and it's concerning Amanda and Wes. They have confirmed on their Instagrams, both together with a joint statement,
Oh my God.
separately on the Instagram stories, that they are together.
I
Now,
really
I
did
heard
think
about
this
this
was April
yesterday when
Fool's
I
at
saw you.
first, by the way.
What?
I thought this was April
What?
Fool's at first.
Yeah, me too.
But
That's why
apparently this has been
I
going
heard
on
about
for a
yesterday.
month.
Yeah, I heard about this yesterday, and I was going to talk about it with you yesterday when I saw you, but I didn't, because I just thought, like, this is like probably nonsense, and what's the point?
No, I've heard it for about a week or so, but
yeah, I've been hearing rumors.
But the thing is that none of these things are, if there's smoke, there's fire. It always is with these Bravo programs. It's
Yeah,
it's never a rumor
like,
mill. It's always the
yeah,
truth.
like you didn't believe me when I was telling you about that Amanda and Kyle are definitely. I was like, yeah, they're definitely broken up, and you were like, no, they're not, remember? And then also with what's his name, Craig and
No, we knew that together.
Paige.
We knew that together.
No, but I kept saying to you that they're going to break up. I can't wait till they break up.
Breaking up is not a big deal. That can happen, okay? Because people break up all the time. But it's the cheating. This stuff is crazy. Now,
Okay.
is it on the same level as Scandival? No.
I think it's not as bad, but it is basically as bad. It is. It might.
We don't know the time
It's a
frame.
different type
That's
of
why.
bad. No, okay. People are
We don't know
speculating that this started like a long time ago, like 2 years
Last
ago
summer.
or a year ago. But you know, these episodes, like last episode, even before I knew any of like this drama, like these rumors, yeah, I saw like there was like Wes is flirting like a lot, like he's love bombing Amanda, and he's like always with her. And when he was in the shower bit with her, he was like after when he was talking to Kyle. Yeah, Kyle was like, "Oh, you spend more time with her than I do, with my wife than I do," and things like that. And also when they were touching, remember when he like tried to grab her in the hallway?
Oh, everyone's done the lingering. Everyone's seen the lingering hang video, haven't they?
No, but I saw that. When I saw that, I thought this is so inappropriate. The amount of like he was like pandering to Amanda in that situation.
I know. My thing is, when I was watching, I was like, why does he care so much all of a sudden? Because I was like, he's never cared about anyone this much. So in the moment, I was like, and I had no idea about. I had no idea about like I didn't think this like this is not the place I jumped to at all. But I was just like, where is this coming from? Does he know something else, or like what's going on? I thought there was something hidden that we didn't know about Amanda and Kyle. Something bad has happened, and she confided in him. So I was like, what's going on? Why does he care so much? Like, there's been all these seasons before that they've been arguing. Last season, last Summer House, he didn't give a flying fuck. They've been arguing for seasons. Every season that West has been in it, and he
also
chose
at
this.
the beach. Remember?
He chose this time, but
he just chose at the beach.
No, I know, but he just chose this summer to like say something. Now it was
because
so
maybe
weird.
they're going to come out with a relationship at the end, like.
But it makes no sense because the way he's moving in the program with Sierra as well, like the whole touching Sierra and all that, the creepiness of it all.
No, people were saying because Amanda kissed Kyle, and so as soon as Amanda kissed Kyle, what's it called? West was looking at that, and then he pulled, in retaliation, he pulled Sierra's chair closer and started flirting with Sierra to piss off Amanda. Because I think they were crazy. Yeah, I think they were definitely sleeping with each other.
And I can't wait for this reunion because it has to all come out.
Yeah,
well, I don't understand. But West was acting all like upset that Jesse asked for permission to hook up with Sierra. All this stuff, like you're hooking up with your mate's wife of 10 years.
Yeah, but you know what I noticed, yeah, is that he's very like I noticed I've never
Psycho.
liked West, and he's very,
Yeah.
very everyone was like, oh yeah, they should get back together and things like that. And I think
No,
he's
I was
like
never for that.
learning his lesson. I was like,
Ugh.
no, a fuck boy is a fuck boy forever, okay? And he's never gonna change. And also, like if he had no respect for Sierra in that moment, and then he like turned everything on her, he had an article all about himself and like and you know like cussing out Sierra and stuff like that, yeah. Do you think that like he's ever going to be a nice person? And Amanda's been hanging out with him, and that she's been cool with him this whole time, and
Yeah,
especially
but
this season,
Amanda, I don't
it made
understand
no
why she's
sense
ruining her whole life and her whole career for this
because obviously
person
she
who
has.
can't commit to anyone. It doesn't
Yeah,
make any
he's not
sense.
going
You're
to commit to
wasting your
her. He's
life
just
for
going to dump
him.
her.
He's gonna be
He's
like,
just going to dump her in
oh,
five
but
minutes.
I'm not ready to, but I'm not
Commit.
ready to commit to anyone. Like, it's just gonna end up.
But
You're not gonna be with him. Are you gonna marry him?
but
What are you gonna
no,
do?
but have you heard like have you seen the clips people are pulling from earlier seasons of Summer House before like West and everyone joined? How Amanda's never been a girl's girl, and she's always coming for Lindsay. She's always coming for like other people as well, like oh Jules. So they saw
Oh
this
yeah, I
like
saw
this
that
little
Jules
clip.
clip
Jules, yeah, and
with Hannah.
Jules was like drinking. Yeah, she was drinking, and then Amanda kicked her in the face, and like the whole like she could have like choked on the shot
Listen,
glass.
I've never been and this is why and I hate to say it because Kyle's an idiot, but I found this we haven't really been recapping Summer House, but and Kyle's an idiot, right? He is a big fat idiot. However, I have been like feeling like she's been checked out, and she does do things to dig at him, and she knows he's going to react to it and things, but she's garnering this whole time she's been garnering all this support with Kyle that Kyle's the mean one, but she does have fault in their relationship breaking up.
Okay, I just want to say that everyone's saying how like it's like I said it started like a long time ago, and I think it's because West secretly always wanted to like get with Amanda, and also like he's been love bombing her, and he knows that like Kyle's been treating her like crap, so this is like he's been taking advantage of the situation as well. As in, I'm not defending Amanda, but I'm just saying he took advantage. He saw like this woman was like not out and like down
Well,
and
you
thought
have to be
like
a special
badly of
kind of
herself.
crazy person to like just
But that's men
sacrifice
in general.
your whole image on. I mean, they're social media people. They're on the internet. They are like.
But she doesn't care. She thinks she's in love, and she's always has to be with a man. She
But
always has to be with a
you
terrible
know it's
man.
wrong because why would you have hidden it this whole time, Sierra? If you feel you genuinely have done nothing wrong, and you know people cross paths in friend groups, you know this happens in certain friend groups where, especially on TV, when you see this, where people end up dating the same person, and they share people, and they've gone out with that one, and that one's gone out with that one. You clearly, even if Amanda felt like that somewhere in her brain, that look, it doesn't matter, like we were both single, we're going out, you know, I know you've been out with him. She should have, if you didn't think you were doing anything wrong, you would have gone to Sierra and been like, look, I'm starting to get feelings for Wes, and then have a conversation about it. You know you're wrong
They
because
don't
you hid
care.
it.
They didn't even
You hid it.
apologize in the statement to her.
It's
Oh,
crazy.
and oh, have you seen the pictures of Sierra? Like when she found out, she was like,
Yeah, on the
she was
floor,
at a
on
photo
the
shoot
ground,
and she was
yeah.
on the floor. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
horrific. I feel
Did
like
you
we
see
should
the
all like
Kyle?
gather
So
around Sierra and like give her like lots of love and like
So
support.
1 hour ago, the interview with Kyle dropped. Did you see that?
No,
So someone interviewed him and asked him, and he basically said, like, "I'm. You need to get some virtual reality tea." He was like, "I'm like shocked." Like he was like, "I'm still trying to process this. I don't know when it started. It could have been. I'm starting to." He's like, "Everything's in real time right now because we're watching Summer House on," and he's like, "I'm starting to see things differently." And he was like, "I don't know,"
yeah,
because
because
he's talking
his
about last
one of
summer.
his
So
good
he was like,
mates,
yeah,
one of
and
his
he's
good
basically
friends, basically
he
hooked
said
up with
West
his
messaged
ex-wife.
him. He said West
What?
messaged him
When?
after it all
Recently?
dropped. Yeah,
Oh,
after they sent the statement, and he goes, "You
what?
just sent me
Yeah,
some lame
he had the
text."
nerve to do that.
Yeah, he said he sent me some lame text, and he basically was saying Amanda just obviously probably turned on his charm the way he did with all the other girls, and that's how Amanda got into it. And he basically said like, "I don't want the cyberbullying with." He was basically saying just people be careful with the cyberbullying because Amanda's had mental health problems. So he was advocating for her in a way because he feels bad. But this is Kyle in a nutshell. I don't know Kyle's like end game in life, but he's like He is.
Yeah, but I think that
He looked really
Amanda
like.
was. I think no, I think Kyle was definitely cheating on Amanda this whole time while he was like DJing. 100%. What do you think? Because he slept over. He admitted that he slept over at fans' houses and stuff like that. Like that
The
happened
fans'
twice.
house was Watch What Crap. Did you know that was after their party? Did you read that? Listen to that podcast episode.
No.
Basically, there was a podcast. One of the podcast episodes, Ben and Ronnie said, "Oh my God, we feel so bad because that was after our party. He got like really we were out all night, and they were with him, and then he went and stayed at someone's house. So they were like,
When did they say that? When did they say
yeah,
that?
when they were recapping one of the Summer House episodes, because that Summer House episode that Amanda brought that up, and they were like, "Oh my God, I can't believe we made it onto the Summer House episode." But in the worst way
No, but
possible.
they didn't do it. They didn't tell him to go
They didn't
sleep
do
at
it,
some
but
random
they were
girl's
out
house.
till really late. So they kept him. They were like, I guess he was with us, so we kept him out till late.
Oh my God.
I'm not
The
sure
cast,
about
the
one.
cast. So everyone has posted stuff basically about like KJ is like I love my big sis and put up pictures of Sierra,
Yeah.
and so has Mia has done things like that. Everyone
Lindsay
else like Lindsay has
like,
liked stuff
and they put their
about
faces
people.
that they put like shocked faces of
Yeah,
themselves on
but I think they've got a
Instagram.
gag order now from the Summer House's production team, so they
Even
can't
Jessie did
say
it.
anything. Yeah, even
Carl,
Jesse.
Jessie, all of them made that face. And Hannah, Hannah Burner put up a post of these, like, she did this advert of these flushable toilet wipes. And basically, Paige wrote under it, I guess, something. But basically, she wrote a comment saying something about Amanda. Well, not Amanda directly, but
Do you think Paige is
saying
going to
something that
dump
she's.
Amanda now?
So basically, they had an episode of Giggly Squad
What
that came
about
out
this?
yesterday. No, but they haven't said anything yet. But I think their next episode, there's going to be like a bit of a innuendo of it. But I don't think
But
they're going to
people say
directly
that they
address
should.
it.
People are trying to get them to interview Sierra because they've never had a guest on their show, and they're like putting a lot of pressure on
I
them
think
to
they
like
will
interview Sierra.
once the dust settles. I think they will, because I
Yeah,
think Amanda is
close with Sierra
she's dead.
still, I think.
But huh?
No, not Amanda. I'm not Amanda. I mean Hannah. Sorry, I meant
Yeah,
Hannah.
Hannah, Paige, and Sierra are close.
Yeah,
I
because
listened to her on Giggly Squad.
also like
Also,
other people.
Austin, he put
Oh
something
yeah,
up a
yeah,
post. I guess
yeah. What did he say
Pasta
again?
and Fuck Your Friends season is back or something like that.
Yeah,
Is in
I
again or
bet Vanita's
something. Is
gonna
in
have
again.
something to say as well. Vanita's
How
definitely
dare
gonna have
he
something
say
to say.
anything though? He's the last
Yeah,
person to say
shut up,
anything.
Austin. You're the one who cheated.
Sierra
I
does
mean,
not want your
like,
support. Sierra does not want your support. Thank you very much. Take
yeah,
it
you
back.
gross man child. And what about Vanita's very close with Sierra and Paige.
Yes. She wrote,
She's gonna face
imagine
stuff.
something like, imagine just like doing this behind people's backs. Like, that's crazy. She
Oh,
was the most
she wrote
direct.
that to Nita.
Yeah. She was the most direct about it. I can't remember exactly what it was, but she was like, imagine waking up and thinking, like, I'm just going to do this. Like, it was crazy.
Messy,
So
messy, messy people. What
apparently
else?
they're not bringing the rumors are that they were going to bring the cameras back up, like Scandival, because they're in the season of it
Yeah, they're
and they're
not,
going to
but they're
attach
not.
something, but apparently they're not going to do that. And
In the
Rihanna
City's
has
coming out
also
soon.
unfollowed Amanda Batula, FYI.
Who?
She's
Rihanna.
Rihanna, because she watches all the Bravo stuff and she
Oh yeah,
follows a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
them, and she unfollowed Amanda
Everyone's
Batula.
disgusted by her behavior. You know, she's disgusting. I find her really disgusting, worse than West, because I expected this from West. But Amanda, like, who does this? Oh yeah, also Danny Pellegrino. He was interviewing people at BravoCon and stuff like that. He was like on a panelist. He's a podcaster. I know you haven't listened to his podcast yet, but he was saying that when he interviewed, like, he was asking Amanda and what's her name, like, lots of questions. Amanda and Sierra questions, and then Sierra was fiercely defending like Amanda, and
Yeah,
then he said that Amanda never like didn't put in that much like effort to defend Sierra ever, and there's all these instances where people are going back and saying Amanda's not a girl's girl.
yeah. They've got a lot of evidence, like they're gathering the
Yes,
evidence.
yeah, Sierra always goes hard for all her friends, but like I think she's like too nice. Like she pretends to put up a hard front, but she's really a really nice person.
Also, other Bravo levs that have weighed in. Schwartz was asked because I think he's on the new season of The Valley.
What?
Lala's
Why?
on the new season of. I think Lala and Schwartz on the new season of The Valley because that's starting in a
Oh,
couple of
I hate
weeks.
Lala.
That's starting in a couple of weeks. But anyway, they asked Shorts about it because they did a whole interview with Brittany and everyone. And he goes, "Oh my God, I'm, typical Shorts. He's like, I'm secretly like really excited, but like, he's crazy. He's like, I'm secretly
What?
really like sleuthing and like really excited to hear all the gossip about this. Like, I shouldn't be excited because they're my friends and stuff, but he's crazy." And Brittany basically said, because he was asked about a week ago, this was a week ago, the interview. And so that's what Shorts was like. I'm not really sure if it's true, but I'm like really interested and curious. Like I'm on the internet like trying to find out all the information. And Brittany's like, "No, I can't believe that they do that. No way, West and Amanda are going to be together and stuff like that." And Lala said the same. She was like, Amanda started saying, Amanda would never do that. Like, why would she kill her? Like, she was about to say, like,
Oh,
kill
Lala started saying
for
this.
him. Yeah, she was like, why would she kill her career for him? Like, he's not going to be with anyone. But she stopped herself from saying it. But she was like, no, it would never happen. Like, Wes and Amanda would never happen. But now, and then everyone's commenting on it like, this aged well.
Okay, do you know how people found out? Because Amanda's neighbor, or like someone who lived close to Amanda, took pictures of West and her in like through her window, through their like apartment window of them together, and then posted it, and that's how Demois like posted blind articles about it as well. And also, people have been spotting them around the country, like partying at like clubs and things like that together, and like all over each other, like in LA and one time in Texas and one time somewhere else as well.
Also, bear in mind, Kyle and Amanda just broke up in January. We're in
Yeah,
March.
so yeah, I know, but definitely
What's happening?
they've been cheating on she's been cheating on Kyle with him.
Apparently, Kyle's been asking this whole month. Like, he's been directly asking them so many times, and they have been denying it the whole time. And he only found out 2 days ago, over the
Yeah,
weekend or something like that. Over
because
the
he
weekend,
denied it on Watch What Happens Live as well, because
he
he was
was
on there a
saying,
few
like,
weeks ago.
he's been saying like he's been asking them, hounding them because these rumors keep coming out. But he was like, and in the interview he just had, he was like, after a while, like there was just so much evidence that it all came out, and I found out a few days ago. Even Dorinda did an
What did
interview.
Dorinda say?
Dorinda was because I think she did the season with Sierra on Traitors, so they probably got close. Because even Boston Rob is weighing in on it, because Boston Rob and Sierra got close in
Oh,
Traitors, and like she was like,
yeah,
oh, like
everyone loves
I
Sierra
like,
because she's such a nice person.
yeah. So all these people have been weighing in on it, and it's crazy. I just find it like crazy that they just broke up in January, and apparently after Summer House, after last summer when this was filmed, Sierra and Wes started trying to date again, and they hooked up. So they've hooked up after
Even
last
worse.
summer. So that's what's gonna hurt her even more, because she went back there after all this stuff made her cry again this summer. Like, it's
Oh my
horrible.
God, it's
He's
really,
fucking
really nasty.
why? He's actually, but when I look at him, he's got psycho face, like psycho eyes.
Yeah, and he looks like Robin Williams.
Like, literally, they were all laughing at "fuck your mate's missus." Like, you're literally doing that.
Yeah, and the way
Care
he
about Sierra
after
and you
that,
don't care about Kyle. Neither of them. They're, even if you consider Amanda Kyle your friend, you've been with him for you know for however 10 years. You have like your dog kids with him. Like, they're both your
the dog
friends.
kid, dog
Yeah,
kid.
but you know what I mean. Like, you
Yeah, yeah. But
you
yeah,
have.
but no, but West has no loyalty. I knew that he was a terrible person from the start because anyone who love bombs anyone is always like a fuckboy, yeah. And I knew that like after he did that, like went on that and that publicity tour trying to like destroy Sierra. I knew that he was a really terrible person, and then he was trying to come back from it and act like he did nothing wrong.
The clip from from a couple of summer houses ago, the reunion's coming out where Paige is like looking over at West in the reunion and telling Sierra, he doesn't give a flying fuck about you. He only cares about how he looks to other people in his image.
Yeah,
And that
it's
is,
100% true.
he's always doing that. Like, you can just tell by the way he talks, and when he talks on his confessional, that he's manipulating his words so that he looks like, oh, and I don't know, there's something about him that he's constantly aware of the camera. I feel like he's
Yeah, he's gross.
playing up. He's not genuine. He's not really himself.
Not at all.
And I tell you
He's
what,
always
KJ and him were
angling
mates
for something.
before.
Who?
Okay, KJ and him were mates from
Yeah,
Missouri.
but probably not now. Probably
I
not
don't
now.
think so. Yeah, I think basically everyone's writing on the internet like, Amanda, you're dead to me. You're dead to me. Like, before, it was the comments were all like, Amanda, tell us the truth. Say it isn't so. I was reading the comments before it came out.
You mean the
Like,
public? You mean public?
yeah, the
Yeah,
public.
okay.
Like, everyone's like, oh, Amanda, just speak up because we need to know this is not the truth. You would never do this, would you? And now it's become, you're dead to me, you're dead to me. Do you think
but
that
I feel the
Amanda,
same
do you
way.
think, apparently there's rumors that it's going to get cancelled,
Yeah,
somehow.
oh yeah, I heard that as well.
But
It's
either
getting cancelled because
Amanda's
they're
not coming
scrambling.
back, Amanda and West are not coming back, or Sierra. But I think Sierra's done a lot of amazing stuff recently. She's become really
Yeah.
blown up, so I think she won't come back. But then Kyle can't come back, and then they also have the
No,
City. They also have the
no,
City program coming out with
no.
Lindsay, and it's gonna be weird.
Yeah, no. Kyle and Amanda and Lindsay were transitioning to move away to the city, and they weren't going to come back here, so they weren't going to come back anyway.
Okay.
So that's the
West.
thing. But West and
No
all
one's
those
gonna
and
want to film with
Sierra.
West as well.
What?
No one's gonna want to film with West.
Yeah, I think they're going to try and get him fired.
Yeah,
Also, but Sierra has to film with West next season if it does continue. I don't know how it's going to continue. I don't know
why is
how you
Sierra
can
going to have
continue.
to? She can come leave.
She's not in the city. She's still in
She can
Summer House.
leave, but she can leave Summer House now because she's already
Yeah,
got
but she
enough
doesn't have a
going
permanent
on.
gig anywhere else. Like you can't
She's
just
doing
leave
so
your
many things,
one job.
like Paige. She's interviewing celebs on the red carpet and doing all that stuff, and she's
Yeah,
got
but
her
she doesn't have
modeling.
like her podcast with what's that girl that came on the show for a couple of
Benita.
seasons? What?
Benita.
No, she doesn't have a podcast with Nita. She has it with the other girl, the cookie girl.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Cookie girl, I forgot her name. Her, it's not really great, is it? Like,
Yeah, but that's
they
not
just,
where her money's coming from. She's got so many other things going on. You don't know. She's blown up. Like Sierra's become really
no,
big.
I do see that she's blown up a lot, but I feel like you still need one steady, like, thing, don't you?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But
Oh
she's
yeah,
like,
it'd be interesting now, like,
she doesn't really have anyone. Lindsay's not there
yeah,
anymore. She doesn't have anyone, so
yeah, she hasn't got
she
anyone.
called her friend Mia, obviously, but
Yeah, Mia, and she's got KJ. And
yeah.
she's got I think Bailey will definitely rally her around her as well. I think also Carl will as well.
Okay, now the other thing is
Jesse.
people are questioning whether Jessie is the shorts version in Scandival. That was in Scandival.
No, I don't think so because
You think Jessie knew? I don't think so
no,
because
no, because everyone's saying because even on Watch What Happens Live, he was saying that him and Jesse aren't that close. What's his name?
West.
West was saying that like they don't do a lot of stuff together. They're not that close. And it looks like from two seasons ago, it looked like they were like from last season, it looked like they were getting less and less close.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think they even hang out in the city.
Yeah,
When they go back to
it's too
New
much.
York.
Like this is some crazy stuff. So I'm really excited about even Michael
Reunion.
Rappaport has obviously weighed in on it because he loves all that.
Yeah, like there's a lot of celebrities talking about it, I think. And I think that what are we gonna talk about? Like, should we recap the reunion then? We probably will recap the reunion, the rest of the season and reunion.
I think we
Just
just
like
reunion.
okay, so we'll just briefly talk about what happened in the rest of the season in the reunion episode.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's going to be much going on with the rest of this. I mean, I can't even remember where it is.
Oh
They're
yeah,
like,
no. Oh, I know because in the clips they said that Carl was like coming for no, not Carl. Carl and Kyle had a like huge bust up, and I think it's about Amanda plus about the way he's been treating Amanda, and plus about
money.
Carl not investing in
No one cares
softball.
about that.
Yeah, no one cares about that. But
I don't care about that. I think Kyle's well within his rights to not invest in him.
yeah. Because softball sounds like an
He
idiot.
doesn't have the money either. Like, I'm sorry, I don't want someone just because I did it when I had money. If you don't have money, don't give me your money. Like, it doesn't make sense.
But in the same breath, why did he waste so much money on that Cartier gift for what's her name, Amanda, when they didn't have any money and he's struggling to make payroll for his employees?
Trying to garner her love.
Well, he's been cheating on her anyway.
She doesn't like him.
Yeah, but he's been cheating on her anyway. And he's never at home.
We don't know. We don't have any evidence of that. All we have evidence is of
Come on,
Amanda,
we know.
No,
why do you want to be a DJ across the country?
Because he's trying to. I honestly think he's desperate for money. Like desperate people do crazy things.
Oh,
like
you always have like such a soft spot for like Kyle and like Carl and all the terrible toxic men on Bravo. No, Carl, you're like, oh, don't be mean to Carl.
I have to go by evidence. I have to go by evidence, okay? I don't.
Yeah, but there's lots of evidence. People have come out saying that they have hooked up with Kyle. There's lots of people have
fair enough then.
have got it.
But then why does Amanda keep denying it that she thinks that he did it? If there's evidence.
She's like, I don't know for sure, and I can't say for sure. That's what she's been saying this whole time. Maybe he has, but I don't know for sure. Like, she's such a nothing burger of a person. Like, she's like always like she's always has to be with a man, and then otherwise she feels like inadequate. Like, it's so pathetic. Like make your own life for yourself. Like, I hate it when people can't, when they don't have their own identity.
But
It's like
she doesn't.
pathetic. Who are you without a man?
She doesn't have that. Like, she's a bit
A
of a
nothing
mess.
person. A bit of a mess. A giant mess. Like, who would do this? Like, if someone did this to you, if your friend, your close friend did this to you, like, how would you, like, how, I mean, like,
There's
my
no
mind
fake.
would be
There's
totally blown.
no. There's a reason why. I mean, you know, this is not even like Ariana and Raquel weren't even that close. Like, they hadn't have years of relationship, and she just cut. And obviously, you're gonna cut her off like that. This is like betrayal. Like, this is cheating on your friend. Like, forget
Yeah,
cheating
these two
on
are
your
very close.
Forget cheating on your partner. You're cheating on your friend.
And when
That's
your
like,
friend has told you
that
all the,
feels like
like,
worse.
painful
That
parts
feels
of,
worse
no,
because
no, but even Ariana told her, like, oh, I don't feel comfortable, like, with, with Tom, because he's like been saying this about me and saying that, and like remember, like, oh, we're not sleeping together right now and stuff like that. There was that whole scene at the bar, remember? And she was like, oh, you're great, you're amazing, and this and that.
yeah, but
Do
now
you
I
remember?
can see that there's something screw loose. Like, so Raquel, there's like something
Yeah, the big
you
screw
can
loose.
just tell.
But don't
Like,
you think there's
for her it's easy to lie. Like, I think she's a very fake person. We talked about the
yeah,
pageant stuff
you're right,
before.
you're right.
She's naturally just like that. With Amanda, like
I
all
think
these
she's
scenes
like
that keep showing
slowly
up
unraveling.
where Mia was like, I think West loves you. Remember when they were sitting around in Summer House and she was like, I think West is in love with you, to Sierra, and Sierra was like, what? Where did that come from? Like, I don't think so. And Amanda was like, no, I think he'd have to do a lot of work in order to get her back. Like, he would have to profess his love and do all this. Like, I need a
Yeah, because
timeline. I really do. I
she was
need the
definitely cock
timeline
blocking
in the
her.
reunion. Andy better sort this stuff out. He's
No,
asking for all
he's
the
not. They're
questions
not
to
going to
come in
tell the
right now.
truth. Liars don't automatically, when they get caught, like, confess to everything.
Do they
They
need to
carry
do
on
a sit
lying.
down with Amanda and West and Andy before the reunion,
No, no one cares
like
about
they
what they
did
have to
last
say.
time? No, I need to know the truth. I need it.
They're
They
not going
owe
to tell us the
everyone the
truth.
truth.
Are you delusional?
They owe Sierra and Kyle the truth, and
You think
like
they didn't even
everyone,
apologize in their message to Sierra?
or
In
Kyle.
their message, or Kyle, they didn't. They don't care. They
Even if
think they've
Amanda
done
doesn't
nothing
want to
wrong
apologize to
because they weren't
Kyle,
together. They
even
weren't
if Amanda
together
doesn't
with
want to
those two
apologize to
people.
Kyle, but West should still apologize to Kyle. Like, they're friends.
You're really
I
looking
mean,
a lot like Amanda right now. Creeping me out.
okay.
Really creeping me out. Amanda,
Okay,
working
so
Amanda.
this
No.
is just getting it's just too much. The reunion is going to be like, I think they're only like 7 episodes into this. Do you think they're going to edit things differently
No,
for the
I don't
coming
think they go back and
episodes?
edit things.
But
I think
like,
maybe like no,
but
I don't think
everyone's
they're gonna
already
edit
picked up on it. It's crazy how people had picked up on it in these last few episodes without them editing
because it
it.
was so obvious. Like, I picked up on it straight away as well. I thought, oh my god, alarm bells are ringing in my head when, like, the way that Amanda and
I just
West were
don't think West
interacting.
is capable of like not liking people, but I just
What do
feel
you mean?
like he can't be in a he can't be
Yeah,
in a
he's not going to
committed
be in a relationship
relationship.
with her.
But
They're not
let
going to be in a
alone, but that's what I
relationship.
mean. So how can he go this far when he cares about what people think? I didn't think he could do this because he's so
No, oh,
he
because he
cares
doesn't
so
really
much.
care. He cares for the attention, and this is attention, good attention or bad attention. He's still getting
I don't
attention.
know. I don't think so because he got like after the Sierra thing, he got like everyone hated him so
Like,
much, and
really,
he
yeah.
worked so hard the next summer to like. "Oh,
But
I'm
did he
really
really
scared of
work really
Sierra.
hard? Because
Sierra's really
no,
mean to me. I'm not going to say anything
yeah,
to
but all he was
Sierra."
doing is bad mouthing Sierra the whole time. Like, every time
So
she didn't
also,
interact
I
with
just
him.
don't get it. It was not worth it. You strung Sierra along for like 2 years. You kept saying you don't want to be in a relationship, but you want to be in a relationship with Amanda. So
No,
was
they're
that all
not in a
fake then?
relationship.
Was the
Trust
Sierra
me.
thing? It feels like more of a fetish, like that thing that Sierra says about people
Yeah.
just want to get with me because they want to get with a black person or something like that.
No,
That
she said
fetish.
because Yeah, that and because she's really pretty as well. She's really
she's
pretty, and
pretty,
they
and
just
they
want to
don't think
like
that she
try
has
her.
brains and stuff. They
Yeah,
want
they
to
just want to try her.
They want to try her
They want to
exactly.
sample her.
So this makes it even more. It makes that story in her head even more real. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's what I
Because
was
you're
saying
like,
to you. I was saying
you
that to
strung
you.
me along for 2 years, and then you dump me
I
because
want to
you
give her a
can't be
big
in a
hug.
relationship. You're not ready to be in a relationship, but yet you go behind these like our backs, your mates' backs, and you want to be. You're so desperate to be with her that you're going to fuck up all your
No,
relationships.
he's not desperate to be with. This is what he's just been telling her. He's
No,
just
but in her
effing
mind,
about with her.
but Sierra's weak like that. Like she went out with Austin. She's gonna think
No,
that.
no,
She's
no,
gonna
no.
be
I'm
like,
not talking
"What's
about
wrong
Sierra.
with
I'm talking
me?"
about no. I'm not talking about Sierra. I'm talking about Amanda. I'm saying
Yeah,
that
forget
this is
Amanda.
what
But
he's
I'm
just
just
telling
saying
Amanda. He's saying that I
I'm
want to
just
be in a
saying.
relationship with you. He's going to
No,
dump
I
her in
know,
5 minutes
but
after this is over.
how is Sierra meant to take it? Like you chose Amanda over me. What's so special about Amanda over me?
There's nothing special about Amanda.
But
There's so
that's what
much more
Sierra's gonna.
special
But
stuff
that is how
about
Sierra
Sierra.
thinks. She's gonna be like, "See, it was like he just wanted to be with me on TV because this and that." And she's gonna feel really bad. And she's like, "But you said
She
that
needs a
you
girls
would
around
never
her
be
right
in a
now.
relationship. You're not ready for a relationship, but you can be with Amanda. What's wrong with me?" That's how she's gonna
I
feel.
hope,
I know her.
I hope like Ariana
I
or
don't
someone
know
like
her,
reaches
but
out to
I
her.
know her.
I hope
Huh?
Ariana reaches out to her because like she's the only person that could understand the situation really. I know it's not as bad as Ariana's situation, but
Yeah,
it's
I
still
bet she will.
terrible.
Where's the Ariana interview? I need to hear that. Someone's gonna interview
Interview.
her about it.
Yeah, it
Ariana
is
about what's
horrific, but
happening.
I'm sure she doesn't want to touch it in public because now it could affect all her other jobs and stuff that she's got going on. But
Who,
in
Ariana?
private, yeah, as in she's like the host of Love Island now, and she's got like
But she's
loads
just
of other
commenting on
jobs.
other people. She goes on
I
Watch
know,
What
but you can
Happens
get
and stuff.
cancelled for so many things these days. Like people get cancelled for
What are you gonna
smaller
get
things.
cancelled on for supporting Sierra?
Yeah, but
How
if
can
she
you get
says
cancelled
anything
on that?
negative about Amanda or West, then she might get in
Why?
trouble. So she
Everyone's
has to.
cancelled them already. They've been
I
cancelled and
know,
gone.
but
They're
you
dead
don't
and gone.
understand. You can't just say, even like other podcasters and stuff are like really careful. They're like, oh, we didn't mean to say this,
Oh
or
my
we've been
god, everyone's
about
been
their words.
brutal on on and everything I've seen.
Yeah, yeah, but that's only people. That's really only people like public. The public have. It's
No,
not
I've
people that
seen
have
all the
jobs and stuff.
like people's Instagram podcasts and stuff that they've been putting up. Like it's been people have been brutal.
Well,
Like the person
look,
interviewing Dorinda was saying that Amanda's dead to me, and Dorinda was like, "Yeah, well."
what did Dorinda say about you? You didn't tell me. What did Dorinda
She was
say?
like, well, she didn't really say much. I just saw her like listening to that other lady that was on the podcast, and she was like, "It's crazy." Like, she was just saying like, it's wild. Even someone interviewed Dolores on the red carpet somewhere. They were at an event, and she was like, "Sierra's my girl." She's because they got tired, I think. But then they're
Yeah,
really close. Apparently, Sierra was saying one of her closest Bravo lebs in
is Dolores.
is Dolores.
Because
Yeah.
Dolores loves to mother. That's why she loves to mother.
Dolores. Yeah.
Dolores. And
Yeah.
what else? What else? And you said what did Rob say? Uh,
No, I don't know. I just was clicking through it and they were like Boston Rob and everyone has weighed in on it and stuff. So I haven't seen specifically what he said. But yeah, it's wild. So we've got a journey to go on still.
yeah, we'll keep you all like updated on everything.
And our thoughts.
There's so much to talk about. Yeah, that's a lot. It was a lot, and we just want to say to Sierra, hang in there. It will get better. You're gonna find like who you're looking for, who your
Yeah,
person
it's
is,
such a
because
waste of your energy, these people.
yeah, just get rid of Amanda from your life. I can't wait to find out who what Paige and Thingy talk about. Paige and Hannah talk about. And I
I
really
don't
want
think they will
Paige to
talk about it yet.
dump Amanda. Like if she doesn't dump Amanda, it's gonna make me question Paige.
Oh no,
Like,
she will. She will. She will. She will.
well, we don't know that because they've had a
I
longer
think she'll
relationship
first
than
have. I think she's
Sierra
gonna.
and
I think she's probably
her.
had a harsh conversation with her first because Paige is don't want to mince her words, and she's gonna be like, "I told you years ago if you're not happy with that idiot Kyle to break up, and now you've done all this, you've caused all and then all this drama because it is a fallout of her being miserable in her life."
Yeah, but
You're a
there's so
miserable
many
person
men in
because
Manhattan.
you married the person you weren't meant to marry. Like you should have broken up with him years ago, and now you're miserable. You're a miserable person. You've done miserable things. And
Yeah,
Paige told her, "Don't marry him." So you've just like
everyone.
thrown
Hannah
yourself off
told
a
her as
cliff,
well.
huh?
Hannah told her as well, don't marry him. And he was cheating on you, and then you took him
Hannah
back,
wasn't
and
there
then you
then.
married him.
Hannah
No,
left
Hannah
before
was
they got
there.
married. No, she wasn't.
No, not the married. I'm saying Hannah. They were saying she was saying break up with him when
Oh,
when
okay, yeah.
when he cheated and stuff like that. They were both
Oh,
like
that's right.
get rid of him, and she was like, oh, I don't know, oh, Kyle. And I used to always get so pissed off watching her like pine and whine over Kyle because like obviously Kyle's like a shitty human being and she's just like kept taking him back and like I never felt sorry for her. I thought she was stupid. I think people that do that are just stupid when you've got overwhelming evidence. Like it's not just you in your life. You can watch it from the outside as well. You can rewatch the show. You can see yourself on TV. You can see his comments. You can see how he interacts with other people and you've seen what he's like doing in public and stuff like that. And
She's
you
just,
still with him.
but
Loser.
but that's her life. Now she's gone with it. Now she's another loser. So
Yeah, that's not gonna last. He's gonna dump her in
why
5 seconds, and
would
she's
you
gonna be like,
break up with
ah.
why would you break up with one loser and then go out with another loser? She's not learned anything in her life, has she? Like,
No, but some people don't. They just
okay,
repeat the same patterns over and over
but
again because they're
he's
stupid.
emotionally he's not available. He's not available. West is not
She
available.
must have terrible
He
daddy
doesn't
issues.
give a crap. He doesn't he's not going to be your forever. Your what do you think's going to happen here? Are you going
But
to
he's
marry
been love
him?
bombing her.
Yeah,
She
but
thinks it's
who
true.
cares? But you've got eyes. You've seen how he treated
She
your
does.
friend. You see how he treated your best friend
Yeah, he doesn't. She
that
doesn't
you were
care. It's
crying,
only
that
about
she was
her.
crying to you about. She cried on your shoulder about.
She
She
kicked
opened
Jules
up
in
to
the
you,
face with
and you're
a shot
gonna.
glass.
I can't deal with
She's a
it.
horrible person.
I
She's a
can't. I
horrible.
can't.
I've been
I
saying
can't deal
justice
with
for
it.
Jules for so
This
long,
person has been complaining and crying to you about this guy, and you were like,
but
"Oh
she never
yeah,
cared.
he's perfect. I want to go out with him now." Oh my god, I can't. I can't.
She's
But you
just
must
so
be
like
so desperate.
but yeah, she is desperate, but also she's also like she thinks that she's like the hottest and the coolest and like she's like
But
what's that,
she
she's a
literally
pick me,
came
she's
out
a
of this
pick me.
Kyle breakup and this season looking so great. She got
But
these
yeah, but she was
she got
flirting with
all of
Ben this
these
whole season as
adverts and
well.
everything, and now you've literally screwed your whole life up because
Yeah,
you've been
justice for Bailey
given the
because Bailey
people.
was right, because she was
Oh
flirting
yeah,
they were
about
both
the
flirting with each other so much because
Ben.
he picked her up and then he carried her back from the cab as well. He picked her up in that
Ben.
in that party that they had, yeah, in the back garden,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
there was
then
all that the
Ben,
footage that they
and
showed.
then
Yeah.
yeah, when they were drunk coming back from the club, he carried her to her room and things like that. Ben, and like they're always like touching inappropriately and stuff like
But
that.
what is
Like
this? Like she's just like flirting with all Kyle's mates. I don't get it. What is this?
I don't know, I don't understand. Like I don't understand
Was she
Amanda. Like
doing it
she's
on
always seeking,
purpose? Was she trying to
she's
piss
always
off
like seeking
Kyle so
attention.
that he
She's
would
the
just
cool
be
girl.
like, I can't
Pick me. She's a pick
understand.
me. I can't. Like, don't you
And
feel like she's
basically on
always trying to act like she's above everyone else? Like in a
yeah,
subtle way. Like I'm better than
a
everyone.
few weeks ago she was on Watch What Happens Live as well, and the question was
Amanda,
asked that yeah, with Sierra, and the question was asked like
how dare she? Like she's so
now that you're
disgusting.
single, this was post her breaking up with
Pre me.
Kyle.
Oh,
No, post breaking up with Kyle, and it was because they broke up in January, and they said the question was asked. It was like one of those spin the bottle things. It was boop 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 boop, and it landed. It said,
oh
"Now that you're single, do you think there's a chance for you and any of the guys in Summer House?" And it was like everyone was laughing, and she was like, Now when you watch it again, it's like her eyes are like darting a little bit. Like I don't know, it's like so weird watching
my
it.
god.
And she was like, "No, I think I'm gonna take a leaf out of Sierra's book. I'm not gonna go anywhere near any of the guys. Like Jesse, I love you." Like they were like, "What about Jesse?" Like they didn't ask anything about Wes. Like Jesse, would you give Jesse a chance and stuff because of something he said? And she was like, "No, I love you, Jesse. You're like my, my one of my besties, or whatever she said. But no, I'm not gonna go there." And in the meantime,
Oh
she's
my
like,
god. Do you think so? Do you think she was actually cheating on Kyle?
I
Like,
need to.
well,
That's what I'm saying. I need to know the timeline. It's gonna kill me
yeah,
if I
we're not
don't
going to
know
get
it.
that. We're not going to get any kind of straight answers from liars. Do you really think we
They
will?
did out of Rachel, and Sandoval. They got a full timeline.
No,
Once you'll find out,
that's
you've
what
got to
we
give it
think.
all up.
No,
No,
that's what
but
they
it couldn't get
I
any
think
worse. They said
no,
they've made themselves look terrible by giving us a full timeline.
no, I don't think that's when it really started. I think it started at Coachella time because why would he pay for at Rachella time? Why would he pay for the engagement of his friend like to that girl?
Whatever it is, like they could have lied and said that made some other stuff up. Like, they could have lied about loads of things, but they said so many
And then she
terrible
broke
things that
up
we
at
were
the end of
like,
that.
what?
And then
I
Raquel
think
broke up
I
straight
think we
at
will
the end of
get an
that
idea.
season.
I think we will know the truth. There's no way they're gonna hide it now and then it comes out later, because they will get found out if you lie, and then it's even worse.
Yeah, but liars don't really
And all they're
tell
gonna
the
say
truth.
is like, we couldn't deny our chemistry. You know, there was just something bringing us
He was
together.
love bombing the shit out of
Fuck
me.
off.
And I had to like, he was so lovely to me and great because he was love bombing the shit out of me, and I had to be with him.
Yeah, and that happened to Sierra too, your friend, again, who you went through the whole relationship with and supported
People
her.
are evil and selfish. That's what I've noticed in life. People are evil and selfish, and they do anything to crush other people and get to the top and get what they want. That no one is. Everyone's
Safe.
in it for themselves. Have you noticed that? Amanda lookalike.
Crazy. It is too crazy. I can't believe this exists. Like, people are like this.
I've heard worse stories.
Man.
I've heard like horrific stories.
Man. Amanda, I can't deal with it. Amanda,
Well,
please.
I've never liked Amanda, so
No,
bye
I've never liked her.
Amanda, get off my
She doesn't have a
screen.
personality, really.
There's
The
nothing to
personality
that.
came from Kyle, because of Kyle's
Yeah,
drunken shenanigans
she's
and his
yeah, but she's got the personality of like a
old Kyle
pig.
behavior. Lindsay is
But
gonna come for her because she hates her, really. Like, everyone keeps saying this, like, Lindsay doesn't like, even in Ben and Ronnie from Watch What Crappens were saying, this is like Lindsay's chance because she doesn't like Amanda. She's just had to kind of like put up with her. But if you look back
but
on the first few seasons, they were like hated each other, and that's gonna
yeah,
come
but
back out again.
Because Lindsay's the truth teller, like she's the soothsayer. She's always like blurting out the truth. And love her or hate her, she doesn't come from like a bad place. I mean, not a bad place, as in she's not like evil and
No.
vindictive.
She's not manipulative like that. No,
Yeah, yeah. She's not
she
like a
doesn't come from a
Amanda.
bad place.
Yeah,
She's annoying
just
sometimes, but
yeah,
she doesn't come from a bad place. It's true.
yeah. She just says what she thinks, and she's very like, I really
Also,
like
everyone's like, no
Lizzie.
one's gonna care about Kyle. They're gonna care about Sierra. A lot of people are saying, like, the funny thing is, Amanda and Kyle were married for 10 years, but
Yeah,
no one cares.
overshadowed by this bullshit. But and
No, but
also no, they went
no one's gonna care
together.
that
They weren't married for
she,
10 years. They were together for 10 years. They've only
whatever, they
married
were
for the last
practically
2 years.
married. They lived
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
What's the difference?
But
So,
he cheated on her numerous times.
but no, we don't know that. But that's the point, is that they're
No, he
like,
did initially, and he was like, "Oh, I was so drunk, I
no,
didn't
initially he did,
remember."
yeah. No, but what I'm saying is,
Apparently,
like, the point is that no one is gonna care that Kyle's friend is, has got with because it's gross. They've actually like done it, clearly.
yeah.
Like, making me sick. It's
Well,
one thing like you like
duh.
I know, Dad, but I was just thinking about it earlier. I was like, it's not even like you like just like kissed or something accidentally, drunken kiss. It is like you are in a full blown relationship and you're like doing it all. It's making me
Yeah,
sick.
because people have seen them everywhere. People have come out and
And
said that they've seen them like all
and the
over
thing
each
is,
other in clubs
Amanda
and stuff.
knows that Sierra does still is kind of like in love with him.
Yeah,
She
she knew it the
is.
whole time. She's known the whole time.
Like, she, like, as much as Sierra wants to deny it, and she keeps like even in these episodes, there's a reason why
Yeah, she
after
lets it
Summer House,
slip all the
after they
time.
finished, after that summer, they got back. They tried to get back together. Like, they made an effort to
Yeah,
try
you
and
said
get
they
back
slept
together.
together.
Yeah,
Well, you said that they were together.
they've slept together as well after Summer House,
Yeah, so I
apparently.
think all that he was just using her to get like say that, oh, I'm going to be with Sierra,
But again, but
to
Amanda
make
knows.
Amanda jealous. And if you don't get rid of Kyle, if you don't break up with Kyle, I'm
But
gonna get
that's
with
why I need to
Sierra
know
and
the
I'm gonna stay with
timeline,
her.
because this is why I need to
I
know the
think
timeline,
he
because
was using
she
that as
must have hooked
leverage.
up. She must have hooked up with Sierra. Must have hooked up with West after the summer, and she has to have
Yeah,
told Amanda, right? It's her best
yeah,
mate.
and it's
So what's going on
definitely.
here? So does Amanda know, and she's still hooking up with it? What's
Yeah,
going on?
she definitely knows.
I
She
can't. No,
definitely
I
knows. But
can't.
I
I
think
can't.
that's what I just said. He was using it. West was probably like, if you don't break up with Carl, if you don't divorce from Carl, I'm gonna get with Sierra, and you think I'm bluffing. So then he went and
And
did
how
it,
many times does?
and then she's like, okay, I will break up with, and then he was like, oh, I don't think we should be together, Sierra. Maybe it was like a mistake for us to get back together this summer, and this and that. That's
And
what
how
probably
many
happened.
times does Sierra have to sit on the couch at the reunion and cry about the
I
fact
know.
that she's so conservative and she doesn't like to give her heart away, and she's like really wants a true relationship. She doesn't want to just fuck about with people. And Amanda, you're sick that you're gonna
Yeah,
do
what a
this to
sick bitch.
her. Even if you had feelings developing for West, you could have gone to her and been like, "Look, I've been hanging out with West a little bit more. Like, be like a proper person, like a human being."
But she's void of like a like any kind of emotions. You know how she is. Her face doesn't even move. Okay, it's not the Botox. It's because
In the
there's nothing
meantime,
going
she's
on
like,
inside.
"Oh, I'm in such a better place now. Like a couple of seasons ago, like I was in such a bad mental space, and now I'm like so happy." And and you're not happy when you do shit like this. Means you're an unhappy person inside.
Oh yeah, the brand that she's working with, the weed brand that she just posted about like a day before this broke, the day before they released a statement, they took down the posts of her and stuff like that. So she must be like losing money left, right, and center. And also,
But why
they
risk
must have been
it for
like
West?
it must be like in the clause, like if you do anything bad to draw bad publicity, we're gonna take the money back and stuff like that. They've got inbuilt clauses because brands don't want their reputation tarnished by like these celebrities that they work with.
But think
So
about your life that's gonna be like, even if you do end up being with West, like for however long, like what is your life gonna be? What does he do?
he's a loser. What if they're pregnant? That's why they had to announce it.
That'd be stupid.
That would be horrific. That would be so
They're never
horrific.
gonna be. No,
A
no, that's
West
not.
and Amanda baby, like it's gonna come out with like a giant like head of hair.
I still am like thinking like maybe this is gonna be all a lie,
No,
but it's
it's
not.
not allowed.
It's
Because,
gone too far. It's
no,
gone
because
too
Sierra
far.
would never want to humiliate herself like this. She's already so conscious about being humiliated. Like she wouldn't even do it as a joke. It's not a.
No,
She
so
wouldn't want to
basically,
be in on a joke
apparently,
like this.
this statement that came out, the joint statement, apparently Sierra was told 2 days before the statement came out that they're going to hard launch their relationship. So she knew 2 days prior. And so she's been doing interviews with celebrities on the red carpet and stuff and doing some events. And basically, John Hamm, one of the Hollywood actors, he asked like, "Oh, Sierra, how are you?" and stuff because he was on Watch What Happens recently, and
Oh,
basically this was after the news broke, and Andy was like, "John, what do you think about the whole Sierra situation?" He was like, "Look, I'm team Sierra first. Like, what the hell? She interviewed
yeah.
me the other day and I didn't realize when she told me that I could be better." Because he was like, "How are you?" And she says, "Well, I could be better." And she looked at the camera. And then she looked at him and said, "Well, I could be better." But she continued with the interview. And he was like, "I didn't realize when
Oh,
she
she's
said
so
that."
strong.
He was
I would
like,
have
"I didn't
crumbled.
realize when she said that to me, it's because of this stuff. Because we've just heard and she must have known before." And Andy was like, "Yeah, it's crazy."
We want to give you a big hug, Sierra. A big hug from me and a big hug from Mimi as well, because like no
Yeah.
one deserves to go through this. And I always want to give Sierra a hug. I've always been telling you over the years, like she needs a hug. I really want to give her a hug. Like I want to give her a hug. Okay, and this is a big
How
hug.
many people?
Oh,
First it was Luke, then it was Austin, then it was this fucking West. Like, how many people?
but she kind of dumped Luke as well.
Sarah, you've got to really like sort your lovedar out. Like, you've got to like your radar for who you're trying to search for. Like, get out. You need a normal person, not a
No,
Bravo
it's not.
celebrity.
No, because it's not her fault because people do trick you like that, and especially men. They always trick you. They always lie and pretend that they're something they're not.
Yeah, but if I
So I
have
think
so much
she
video
needs.
evidence, it
No,
would
she
put me
needs
off.
to. No, no, she
Maybe
needs.
she's
She
not
doesn't have any
watching
video
things
evidence.
back.
No, but she
No, I'm
doesn't have
saying,
any
do you not
video.
watch things back?
No, but she doesn't have any video evidence of West. Like before, when he first came to the house, she didn't know anything about him. She just
I
like
know, but she
trusted
fell into
that
the
he was a
trap
good
again
person.
because this season she got back with him after. So
Yeah, because that's like she already had feelings, and you can't stop yourself once you've got feelings for someone. Like she's been holding back this whole time, like her
oh
with her feelings. Like if you like someone, you cannot stop
my
yourself,
God,
and
there's another
she does a really
crying.
good job.
It's another crying reunion for her.
Reunion.
Poor thing.
Yeah, but I feel so like terrible
I
for
feel like
her.
she
Like
needs
she's
Paige
been
by her
through so
side.
much. What?
I feel like she needs Paige to like come in by her side for support.
Yeah, but
Who does she have? She only has
I
Mia.
want to know.
She's a
I want
newbie.
to. I
Well, she has
need
everyone.
Paige.
She has everyone.
Yeah, but I need Paige to publicly denounce Amanda, okay? That she's not with Amanda, they're not friends anymore, they're not anything anymore, because I'm going to be disgusted if she carries on that relationship.
Everyone's like, justice for Hannah Banner. But you're
Yeah,
not going to give Hannah. You're not going to give Hannah Banner that because you find her so annoying. But I mean,
I don't think she's a bad person. I just can't stand her because she's annoying. She's annoying as hell. I can't stand her. But um,
oh my
yeah, justice
God.
for Hannah Burner. I do feel like she needs her flowers here. We need to give her flowers as well. Any other
Yeah,
thoughts?
because Amanda, and even when that issue happened with Amanda and Kyle and Hannah, it was Amanda
She just
being the
picks a
victim.
man. She
Like
really just picks a
she's really
man.
good at being like, "Oh, poor me. Like I'm gonna garner all this victim." Like she's like the victim.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, she's
Hannah's
a
mean
victim
to
all
me.
the time.
Hannah's mean to me. Kyle's mean to me. Everyone's mean to me. It's like I can't. Like,
Yeah,
even
grow
with the
some
Kyle
balls.
thing, you act like the victim. Like, the whole time she's like, I'm just gonna let him be like this with me. It's his birthday. Like, that's victim mentality when you're just like,
Yeah,
I'm just gonna let him be. It's been like this for years, so I'm just gonna let him do this to
yeah. So
me.
dump
I'm
him, you
poor me.
stupid
Poor,
person. Just
poor
dump him.
me.
Like, what an idiot. Like, what kind of doormat are you that you just stay with someone that treats you like crap all the time? Like,
But she likes that. But some people stay in these things because they're constantly being like, all the support she's got over the years with the Kyle thing. Like, why are you with him? Leave him, leave him. Like, it fuels her a little bit because it's attention
yeah,
of
I
some
think so.
sort. It's
I
and
think
it's
so.
support and it's like care. In her mind, it's like love and support, and I'm getting it all. Like, and that's why she was saying, like, to Sierra. Do you remember she was saying to Sierra? She was like, now I feel like everyone's telling me to break up with him. Like, it's getting in my head, and maybe I should break up with him and stuff. And she's blaming it on the
People, social
people.
media.
She's
Well, use
yeah.
your own brain, fucking Amanda. Okay?
I don't
Use
know.
your own brain. Like, you weren't born with a brain. So now I suggest that after this happened, you should go and get like a lobotomy done, okay? You need a new brain. You need a new brain. 'Cause you clearly don't have one, okay? You never had
Yeah,
one. You never had one.
please buy a brain.
Yeah. And get away from Sierra. Don't go anywhere near her. Don't contact her. Leave her alone. Or you'll have me to deal with, okay? I'll be, talking crap about you on the internet. Do you
Yeah,
understand
everyone
what I'm saying?
is. If you want people to stop talking crap about you, because everyone is at
I
this
don't even want
moment,
to see her
you
in the
better just
city.
drop off the
That's
face of
coming
the
out
earth.
next. That in the city is coming straight after Summer House. It's dropping.
Mhm.
Like, what do you think is going to happen there? I think that's just going to focus on the demise of their relationship, Kyle and
It's gonna
Amanda.
be a
Like, they're going to show them breaking up.
one season wonder, because they need to recast it.
No, because Lindsay is TV gold, and
No,
so is
yeah, Lindsay
Kyle.
is, but they're gonna have to recast it. There's only 3 people in there. They've got some new people, or they will
Yeah,
continue, but they'll just take Amanda out, obviously,
yeah, because she's the devil.
probably.
Yeah. What about West? Do you think he's coming back to Summer House? I
That's
think
what
they
I was
have to
saying in
get
the
rid of
beginning.
him,
I don't know,
but they're
because
thinking about canceling the
everyone
whole
hates
show.
him as well. Everyone hates him.
Yeah,
Because
but he's
Kyle,
gonna act like
is
I'm such
Kyle
a
not
poor
coming back to
boy.
Summer House then?
No, no. Kyle and Amanda and Lindsay were out. This was their last season of Summer House, and the rest of them were going to stay on in Summer House because they were all young people, and the rest of them were older. So the rest of them in their 20s, and like just Sierra's turning 30 soon. So that was a good dynamic for them. So they were going to bring younger people in with the older people, with the old members of the cast, and they were going to transition the much older people to the city. So what they're going to do now?
This is crazy.
I
Don't
think they're
really
going to
know.
cancel the show.
I think they have to start with a fresh slate, because everyone hates. They either get rid of West.
No, they just need to get rid of West. I
But
think they just need
Carl's
to get
not
rid of
in
West.
it either, isn't he? Like, aged out.
Yeah, but I don't think they want him in the city for some reason because he's like a wet blanket as well. So
But softball can be like a venue for them to film in. Softball.
yeah. maybe he's just gonna make like he's gonna make little cameos in the show. But Lindsay doesn't want him there, so she's probably fiercely advocating for
Oh
him
yeah,
not to be there
it's Lindsay. It's Lindsay.
because he
Yeah.
did screw her over as well. So
I forgot about that. Okay,
yeah,
so yeah, stay tuned, because we'll keep you updated
we've
on
got
this one
lots to say.
as
We've
we
got
go.
so much to say about this stuff, and we will keep you updated with our emergency breaking news if anything else
Yeah,
pops
we're
up.
definitely going to be doing recapping the reunion, but
Yeah,
in
that was
between we
crazy.
might
That
have
was
some
crazy today.
added,
It was a
some very,
very crazy day for us, like reading all this news and like getting into it. Oh,
because it
by the
happened
way, there's
last
another
night,
episode.
because
Did you watch
they're
the new
behind.
episode of Summer House that just dropped? It's up.
No, I watched the one. Oh
It's just dropped
no.
today.
Okay.
Episode.
Oh, okay. So I
What
haven't seen
happened in
it
the
then.
last one that you watched?
The
Tell me what
last
happened in the
one
last
was
episode.
the old people party.
Yeah, yeah. There's a
Kyle's
new
birthday
one. There's a
party.
new one. Yeah. Oh my God, everyone's going to be looking for like little nuggets and clues.
Oh my
Everyone's
God!
going to
But
be
they're gonna have the
searching.
best ratings.
Yeah, they are this season, and then I think they're going to get cancelled. Like, unfortunately, Vanderpump Rules. But I don't want them to get cancelled. It was such a good season so far.
But
Don't you think?
I know the problem is that is when people start saying I'm not going to film with that person and doing all that, because that's what happened. They did one season after Scandival, right? And it didn't work because Ariana was refusing, and that pissed all the other cast off, and it
No,
became
I
a
don't
whole
think that's why
thing.
they cancelled it. They cancelled it because the ratings were going down because everyone didn't care after the whole Scandival thing because they weren't talking about it and stuff like that as well. As in, no
They were.
one, like everyone started not caring because it was already dead, the show, and then it only got revived because of the Scandival stuff. But they shouldn't have cancelled it in the first place. They could have like kept it going. If Ariana wanted to leave, they could have let her leave, and they could have like had some fresh people on and mixed them with the old people as well.
No, but
But
I'm actually happy that I'm not seeing James and all them and Tom Sandoval, like they were like really toxic. Like they were like gross.
yeah, they were very toxic, but they were
I'm glad that I'm not
entertaining.
seeing their faces. Huh?
They're
No,
entertaining.
no. But you watched the new Vanderpump, haven't you? So
Yeah,
you
yeah,
think
yeah,
it's
that's
good.
quite good. That's quite entertaining. Like I would advise you to watch. Like I'd tell people to watch it. It's quite. There's a lot of drama in it. It's very
All right, well, we're
different.
digressing. We're digressing.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
So
So yeah, we'll be back really
maybe
soon.
we need a poll
Bye.
for this one too.
Oh, yeah,
We'll
maybe,
see.
yeah. But what are we gonna put in
Okay.
the poll? Like, team what? There's only one team to
Not
be
a team
on.
what, but
Team
I mean,
Sierra.
what do you think? You know, something might be the reunion, or I don't know. We'll think of something.
Okay.
Think of something.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. See you soon.
Bye.
Okay.
Quick, hit the follow button so you never miss an episode. You can also follow us on our socials too: Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Blue Sky, YouTube, and give us a 5-star rating on whatever you're listening to this podcast on.